Today, we're going to cook cauliflower 5 ways. And if you thought cauliflower was a boring side dish, well, wait till you see this. We're going to make cauliflower the star of the show. And to start with, I'm going to show you exactly how to make this cauliflower cheese like you've never seen it before. Okay, so first off, we're going to take this 1 pound vegetable, a beautiful specimen of a cauliflower, more beautiful than a rose if you watch Wibnail and I. We're going to heavily salt some water. When you're cooking vegetables, it's really important to salt the water. That's going to get the flavour into the vegetable from the first moment. So loads of salt in that water, get it nice and seasoned, and now we're going to trim the cauliflower ready to go into the water. So first we are just going to take some of these outside leaves off. They're a little bit yellow, so I'm not going to keep these ones, but later on in the video we'll keep the leaves for frying. We don't want to take too much of the root off. If you take the root off or you go into the root, it's all going to fall to pieces. So I want to keep the root on so the cauliflower stays together. And for this recipe, that's really important because this cauliflower cheese becomes the centerpiece of your meal on a table. You're doing a family service. Not only can you bring the meat out as a centerpiece, you can bring out the cauliflower and it looks incredible. So just taking the base off. And now that whole cauliflower is going into salted water. And we just want to cook that until it goes nice and soft. Okay, so now we're going to make cauliflower cheese like you've never seen it before. First, the base is going to be mayonnaise. We're going to put 6 spoons of mayonnaise into a bowl. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, my bucket of mayonnaise is probably bigger than yours. Now, into the mayonnaise, smoked Sriracha. You can use plain Sriracha if you want to, but I've got a nice smoked version here. And about 1 to 2 tablespoons of Sriracha. It's going to give it a nice background, kind of garlicky, spicy kick. Give that a mix. Right, next into that mixture goes grated garlic. We want it pretty garlicky to give a nice garlicky flavour. So into that we're going to grate 3 cloves of peeled garlic. Big chunky bit can go in there, doesn't matter too much. And garlic and vegetables are a great combination together. If you're ever just cooking green vegetables like green beans or spinach, adding some garlic into the butter before you fry off sprouts, green beans, spinach, it's going to give you a real restaurant-y finish. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan. Try and keep it in the bowl. Parmesan's got a great rich umami flavour, and obviously cauliflower and cheese are a marriage made in heaven. And here at the Winchester Cookery School, we love teaching techniques, not just recipes. Want to make this nice and cheesy because it's going to glaze our cauliflower when it goes into the oven. Okay, that's about 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan into the mixture, if not 3. You want loads of cheese in there. And now it's going to give that a mix, incorporate all those flavours together. So you've got the smoky Sriracha, you've got the lovely umami of the Parmesan in there, the grated garlic is going to add that flavour, and it's going to roast off on the cauliflower as it's cooking. Okay, so while the cauliflower is cooking, we've had a little clean down. This recipe is not for my sister. I remember when we were little kids, my sister had cauliflower cheese, took a big bite of the cauliflower cheese and said, "Mum, why is there half a fat caterpillar in my cauliflower?" Of course, when she started, it wasn't half a caterpillar, it was a whole caterpillar. And I think since that day, since the early 80s, she's never touched cauliflower again. But this recipe is delicious, and we're just waiting for that cauliflower to come to the boil so it's nice and tender, and then we're going to paint that sauce all over it. So as the cauliflower is still cooking, just thinking about adding some more flavour into that. So we're going to add some salt into that mayonnaise. Going to add some onion powder, about 1 tablespoon of onion powder can go in there as well. And that onion powder's got a nice rich flavour to it as well as it cooks off. And just for a little bit of colour and a little bit more spice, everyone loves paprika, don't they? Do you like paprika? Stick it in the comments if you do or don't. We're going to put some paprika in there. That's going to give it a real nice red, robust colour as it cooks. And of course, a more smoky flavour. Okay, mixing that in, our sauce is ready. Right, it's going to give our cauliflower a careful little tip. It's too hot. Right, here we go. Try again. Gotta be careful it doesn't splash, it's super hot. Okay. So the spoon just went right into that cauliflower, so it's nearly tender. Just going to give that underside 2 minutes just to soften that core. Metal spoon with holes, good, nice and sturdy, so you can take the weight of the cauliflower, helps the cauliflower drain through the hole so that water comes out, then lift it, drain as much water as you can off onto the tray. Of course, it's going to evaporate in the oven, so if there's a little bit of water on the tray, don't worry. Now, the fun bit, you could get the kids to do this bit because I'm sure they'd enjoy it. I'm going to take our mayonnaise. I'm going to put a couple of spoons on like this. And now I'm just going to paint it on all over and give it a nice coating. You kind of want to push the mayonnaise into the cracks of the cauliflower to get a real nice deep consistency. So as you eat the cauliflower, that sauce is kind of in between the florets. So don't be afraid to push it in as you're brushing it on. We want to go all around the cauliflower, right down to the bottom. So we get our smoked Sriracha from a company called Eaten Alive, and they do lots of fermented foods. Really nice product. But like I say, if you haven't got fermented Sriracha, feel free just to use a normal Sriracha, which is still super tasty. Right, so as you can see, it's going all the way around. My OCD means I have to clean up this tray, even though it doesn't matter too much. And now, on top of that, we're just going to finish it off with even more Parmesan, just to get a real nice cheesy glaze all around the cauliflower. So this is a microplane, about £6 in the supermarket. This gives you a real nice, fine, snowy grate. One of those tools that professional chefs use to zest limes, zest lemons, grate cheeses. If you ever go to a restaurant and have Parmesan and truffle fries, this is probably what they're using to get that nice snowy Parmesan on top. And now this is going in the oven, 180 degrees, probably for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, fingers crossed, it's going to come out of the oven as good as I've described it. It should have a rich, roasty, smoked flavour and be absolutely delicious. I've got to wait 15 minutes, but for you, it's instant. Now that's been 15 minutes in the oven. Did it 190 actually. I want to get a little bit more heat in there, kind of caramelize the outside a little bit. And now we're going to garnish it. So what's happened in the oven while that's been cooking? So obviously you roasted it so that the cauliflower is dehydrating in the oven. All the moisture from inside the cauliflower is exiting the cauliflower, which is concentrating the flavour, giving you a nice strong roasted cauliflower flavour. So as the cauliflower has been roasting in the oven, the outside has browned off, the cheese is caramelized, all that sauce on the outside has gone brown. And when you roast things and they go brown, that's where flavour comes from. And that's why roasted things always taste delicious. So before we lift it off the tray and serve it on a plate, we're just going to give it a little finish. We're just going to have a touch more cheese on top, just to give it a combination of fresh and roasted caramelized cheese. Then on top of that, some crispy onions. And these crispy onions just add a little bit of crunch to that soft vegetable. And I've got some lovely fresh chopped green chives. It's going to add some colour, make the cauliflower pop on the plate, and give some freshness, and give a nice oniony bite as you eat the cauliflower. So everything we add to the food, we add for a reason. We don't just put things on there because it looks pretty. Chopped chives are going to add colour, of course, but they're going to add flavour, some freshness because it's a fresh herb, and of course that nice oniony bite that you get from a chive, and that works with the garlic in the recipe. And that is going to go on top like that. We do this on the tray because the crispy onions, the chives, the grated cheese are going to go all over the tray. In a kitchen or a restaurant, you want to lift it and present it on the plate as tidy as possible. So do all the messy stuff on the tray and then lift it onto the plate at the end. This looks and smells incredible. Okay, here we go. We're going to lift it carefully onto the thingy. I'm going to need a bigger spatula. It's pretty hot. It looks incredible. I'm pretty proud of myself. This looks incredible. Come over here, have a closer look.
And there we have our cheesy Bang Bang cauliflower. Make sure you join me in the next episode of 5 Ways to Cook Cauliflower. The next recipe is a game changer. See you next time.